Hello Pisces, welcome to your 2017 yearly forecast reading, which will be a combination of your astrology and tarot for the year ahead. So for this reading, I'm looking at the solar astrology, so it's a very general reading. If you would like a more specific reading to your particular circumstances and your personal energy, definitely look at the link below to book a reading with me, and I can go in more depth for you and much more detail. So I'm going to start with the astrology for Pisces for this year. So basically, Neptune has been in your sign, and so it's in your first house, in your solar chart of your path. And, for many Pisces, this is about finding your true calling and finding your true life's work. And this is a time when you can do that. And, for some it may be in one particular area of life, or it may be to do with career, but it is a time now for you to... especially those Pisces that are early to mid Pisces, to find what your true calling is and really, get on path. And it's not something that you can force to happen. It's something that you'll be, tapping into your intuition, because you are, with Neptune in your sign, Pisces, you're much more psychic at this, during these years that Neptune's in your sign. Now, for some Pisces, with Saturn in Sagittarius on your 10th house, it's creating either stress in your career or in your married life. So it could be that career is really keeping you on your toes. It's testing you. It's, making you work really hard. That could be the feeling that you have, Pisces. For other Pisces, it can signify endings, in a significant relationship or partnership. But that will be for those Pisces where there's been problems for a long time, and you've sort of known that it's been coming, and you're trying to you're either working through it together and communicating, or you're not communicating, and it's sort of, as I say, with Saturn, it's always endings and beginnings as well. So for some Pisces, there could be ending a relationship, and for others, they could be actually committing to a relationship. So again, these things are not cut and dried. There are many possibilities for the meaning of having Saturn in your solar 10th house. Now, because Saturn's in Sagittarius, that's a communication energy. It could be blocking communication either in your career or in your married life. So something to be aware of, that you may have to try harder to communicate. You may have to put more efforts into communicating sincerely and honestly with people, and really making it clear what your intentions and feelings and thoughts are, when you're dealing with people. Either, if it manifests in the career sector, it could be dealing with the public and, how people see you, or if it's in your career, or if it's in your married life, you need to sort of buckle down and really communicate with each other in order to either work through the problems that are there, or, you may be looking at moving past this relationship if it has not been working for a long time. Pluto is in your 11th house of friendship, so it's really bringing really powerful people to you, Pisces. So, and also there can be some transformation around what your dreams and wishes are for your life. So, this has already been happening for you, and, it's something that you may already be aware of, that you may be changing your mind about, what your thoughts are around your direction in life. And this could be something that it's not simply as simple as just changing your mind. It's more of a deep feeling within you that's been brewing for a long time. So you may be, committing to something, or leaving something behind from the past that you don't want to do anymore, but really committing to something new. Jupiter is in the 8th house, so in Libra. So for some Pisces that are single, there can be new relationships, new intimate connections that you're making, and this can be quite powerful for you and can really stimulate a lot of psychological and emotional growth for you. Also, the 8th house with Jupiter there, it is a finance house, so it is a time where you can, for all of this year up until October, really bring in more abundance to your life and boost your finances through contracts with other people, through joining forces with other people that you want to commit to a project with, or, Jupiter in Libra is about other people, and it's in the 8th house of finances. So definitely there could be more resources coming your way through connecting with other people, or through even your marriage partner, or your partner who you're with. From October, Jupiter goes into Scorpio, which will be your 9th house. So from October this year, you may discover a renewed passion for studying, for psychology, for digging deep into the truth of matters, things that you really want to find out about. You may be rediscovering a passion for higher education or philosophy or spirituality. You may be delving very, very deeply into your spirituality. There may even be travel overseas or connecting with people overseas much more strongly and powerfully from October this year, Pisces. Uranus is a bit of a disruptive energy and an unpredictable energy, and that's also been in your financial sector. It's also been in your sector to do with your physical body. So perhaps, you know, when it comes to your health and your physical body, you've been kind of on and off with things, or you know, there's an energy of sort of unpredictability, or just feeling restless physically as well. You might sort of at times have a lot of energy and other times be really exhausted. You can burn yourself out with that Uranian energy in your house of the physical body. So just be careful of taking on way too much, especially with Jupiter in your 8th house. You may push yourself too hard at times. But, you know, there is, with Uranus in the 2nd house, there can be unexpected financial opportunities that come up. And Uranus and Jupiter will be opposing this year in your, you know, across your financial houses there, Pisces. So there can be some unexpected things happening with finances. All right, so that's another one that I wanted to mention. Let's look at Actually, was there anything else I had to say? Actually, there is one other thing. Venus is going retrograde, and it will retrograde in the later degrees of Pisces in April this year. So when that happens, it will be in your 1st house of self. So around April, beginning of April this year, Pisces, you might find that you feel really good in yourself physically. You may, you know, do something to enhance your appearance or change your appearance, you know, in some way that makes you feel really good. Just in general, when Venus is in your 1st house, it does boost, you know, your feelings of well-being, and you may feel like pampering yourself or doing something like that. It is retrograding, so that could mean that, you know, you finally do something that you've wanted to do to change your appearance, or, you know, something happens that's really positive that brings you a boost and makes you feel good. So that's in early April this year. So let's look at the first 3 months of the year for you, Pisces. We're looking at January, February, and March. Okay. Oh, 4 of Cups and the Page of Swords. So, all right. So, the first few months of the year, you may be feeling a little bit, what I'm getting here is I'm hearing the word tired. So you may feel tired for some reason in those first few months of 2017. And the Page of Swords shows having ideas come to you. And this is where you're going to sort of renew your energy, is through your mind and getting ideas and inspirations come to you. It could be to do with something creative that you want to do, and it's actually boosting you up and bringing your energy back. I'm just going to see if there's anything else here. For some Pisces, there may be concerns about a child, or a feeling of, because I see the boy here and then there's a boy here as well, and I feel like she's kind of wanting to nurture him or look after him in some way, but she's not sure what to do to kind of get him to be more interested in something emotional or that she's interested in. So that could be part of the message for someone there. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. This could be for someone specific out there. I heard mental anguish, so there could be something happening where you're feeling a little bit stressed out in the first few months of the year, and it's to do with somebody that you know, or something going on possibly with somebody that you know that has a son, or if you have a son, or something to do with a family, possibly someone in the family there that, you know. And it might be someone that's close to you, or it might be someone that's even distant to you, but it's someone in the family. There could be some concerns about that. I'll just see if I'm getting anything else. I'm feeling like with that, what I just said, I feel like that person's going to be fine, but it's like they're going through a bit of a phase. So I'm not sure what this is about, but I'm getting a few different messages here. Okay, let's move into April, May, June for you. and see what's coming up then. April, May, June. Oops. That's a nice card. Oh, wow. Wow, that's beautiful for April, May, June. Okay, so for some Pisces, it looks like there is a beautiful feeling around the home life, and there's a sense of real abundance and prosperity. So things are going well for you financially, April, May, June, Pisces. And, you know, the Queen of Pentacles here, she's totally on top of things. She knows what's happening. And if this is not you, this could be a boss offering you something, or if it's not a boss, someone else offering you something that has a financial, practical, material benefit for you, and that can bring in more finances to your life. This card is wonderful, and it just shows a happy home life. So those months of the year show, you know, you being quite content. And if you have your own business, this definitely shows you doing really well in your business. Again, because we have the reference to the finances and also the home life here, so that's what it relates to for me. Also, it can be if you could receive a promotion or some kind of upgrade financially that allows you to make positive changes to your home, to beautify your home. So definitely some financial boosts coming in April, May, June for you, Pisces, which looks fantastic. Really positive energy there. July, August, September. Let's see what we've got. Strength card and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Sometimes the Queen of Swords, you know, it relates to an older woman in your life, someone like a mother figure. It could be a mother-in-law, mother figure, grandparent, someone that is in your life, and it shows a strength card here. So for some people, there could be a female older figure who is going through maybe a little bit of a difficult time, and maybe you're there for them, or you know, being the compassionate Pisces that you are, maybe you are helping them, or they could be helping you with strength. So it could go either way, and there's a feeling of support that I get very strongly with this. So for some Pisces that are having a bit of a hard time in some aspect of their life, it shows that, you know, there is a female who is very supportive to you and bringing you a lot of wisdom, grounded feelings, and she has insight. She's been through a lot in her life, so she's able to help you to feel that you have the strength to deal with whatever this situation is in July, August, September. The strength card is a very good card. It says that you have the strength to handle, you know, whatever challenges come your way. And I'm just going to tune in and see what else I get with this. I just feel there's actually a lot of serenity for me in this card, and I feel like it's nothing, you know, really, really intense. It just feels like it's more possibly a challenge that you need to deal with, Pisces, that is part of your life path, you know, part of your learning, part of your growth, and you are definitely supported here. So that is a big takeaway from this, is that you don't have to deal with this on your own. Whatever this is, you'll be, you know, you've got spiritual support, you've got this wonderful woman here who is supporting you, and I feel like there's others as well. I feel like I want to say there are other people around, like one or two other people who are there for you, and I feel like, you know, being open to that help is going to be important, because you may feel, you know, Pisces often, you know, can be shy about asking for help. They often are the ones that try to help others because they're very compassionate. You guys are very compassionate, but, you know, these cards are saying allow yourself to also receive help from others. So let's look at the last few months. So this is for October, November, December. These two are popping themselves out. Let's see what we've got. Oh, beautiful, the Sun. Wow, and the Ten of Swords. Very interesting, because very different energies and very contradictory in some ways. But what I feel with this is there's something that is ending in the last few months of the year for you, but it's actually really positive, and it actually frees up your energy with the Sun card here to sort of feel a sense of amazing renewal, refreshment. So it's like really, you know, this card is very heavy to look at, but I actually feel really positive about this. I feel like this is the end of a long cycle for you towards the end of the year, and I feel like you can breathe again. You know, once this is finalized, whatever this is, this change has been made. I mean, it could be, you know, anything from a house move to a change in some aspect of your situation, some kind of ending here, but it's actually a really positive thing with the Sun card here. It shows that you feel free, you feel happy, you feel refreshed, joyful, and so you can move forward with all this light around you, and this kind of heavy energy drops away. So it's like a new chapter, and I really want to focus in on this card because it's such a great card, and it's, to me, it's the most important thing here because it's showing the ending and then the renewal. So it looks like the end of this year, the last few months, ends on a very positive note for you. Yes, there may be an ending of some sort in your life, but it's actually bringing in this beautiful new energy. And I want to say for some Pisces, it could be a connection to the birth of a child as well. You do have Jupiter in your 8th house, which, in the astrology, which is about rebirths, and can relate to actual birth as well. And so can this card. So, but other than that message, for some other Pisces, it's just simply feeling absolutely refreshed and rejoicing with this new energy, this sense of relief, and as I said, that this ending has happened and you've gained a lot of wisdom from that, but now it's time to move on into a beautiful new direction with all the positive things that are there in your life, Pisces. So that was your reading, and I hope you enjoyed that, and have a fantastic 2017. And if you'd like a reading with me, follow the links below. Thank you. Bye.